I thought this was a little crazy, not being somewhere where there's a bunch of toll roads. I got a toll enforcement invoice from Florida. We went all the way down from South Carolina to Miami and went on a cruise, and we went, the GPS or the phone GPS took us down the Florida Turnpike, which has a bunch of tolls. Well, I got a bill in the mail for $7 and something, and then $2 something says $10. So I was supposed to pay it the 23rd. I'm paying it the 24th, and it says pay your unbilled charges, which is $20 because there's a lot that I must have got it in between the billing cycle. So now I'm paying the other charges. So it was like $20 or something to go down there and come back. And I guess when I got off a couple of places, like Buc-ee's and all, maybe it charged me more. And got off at a place to stay at a hotel. So yeah, that's what you got to expect. You got to expect if you go to Florida and get on this turnpike, you don't have to pay tolls at the toll booth anymore. You just ride through it. It takes pictures of it. And you can look at your bill. And I don't have a SunPass account, but you can put your invoice and your plate in off your vehicle or whatever one you're driving. Even if you have a rental car, you still got to pay these tolls. And it's going to be tied to whoever was driving the car. And the picture's pretty good. You can zoom in, you can see the tag, and I recognize my car. So yeah, it's me. So, you can also get a SunPass and get some credit for future driving in Florida, but it'll be a while probably before I go down there again. A little while, but maybe in the future, if we depart out of Florida a lot for cruises, it'd probably be worth getting into it. I don't know how long the SunPass will last, if it'll last over a year, but it's kind of hard for my wife to travel that far anyway. But just be aware of the toll invoice when you go to Florida. Because used to you'd pay it and it'd take forever. Now you're flying, and it just has a big old beam with a bunch of cameras up there just snapping everything that goes through there. Whenever it trips the sensor, and boom, it's got you. And they charge different amounts for different tolls, and it seemed like about every 30 minutes I was getting charged for another toll. I was like, wow. So it's a lot more than what I remember paying. Used to, it was like 50 cents or 75 cents, but some of them is cheaper than that. But I ended up paying $20, about $10 down, and $10 come back up, or $7 down, and then there had some fees. So yeah, beware of the tolls when you go on vacation in Florida. Just thought I'd share that because they have a thing called, they can put if you don't pay your tolls, they can put a thing called a registration stop. So this toll bill, $20, when I go to pay my registration and say I had to get another tag or a sticker for the following year, I would have to pay this toll bill before I could register my car, because it's like a collection, but it's at the highway department. So you got to pay these tolls. They're not going to let you get away with it. So I thought I'd share that. So if you went to Florida on vacation, be aware that you probably got a toll bill coming if you hadn't already. And don't forget to pay it, or you won't be able to register your car, and it'll probably cost you an excess fee on top of that. So I just wanted to share that because it kind of got me. They didn't have that last time I went to Florida, so it's kind of new to me. Been a while. But, stay safe. Don't forget to pay your toll fees. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll talk at you later.